Hey everybody, it's Julia Walker with Walker Acres. I'm the lead instructor here at our program located in Hillsborough, North Carolina, and here is another helpful tip about my least favorite piece of equipment, actually a piece of buckle equipment that raises all the hatred and rage in my body. You guys want to guess what it is? Friggin' blevins. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a blevin, and it is a nightmare. I hate these things, but I can't deny how useful they are. This particular blevin is attached to a rein set of mine, and so this piece here, you're supposed to get the bit cheek piece through this little hole, this little guy right here. And if you're like me, you completely undo it, and then you're like, oh my god, how did I even get there? And then the physics of it all, you got to get the cheek piece of the bit through that hole, and it just really killed me. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step, and I myself will use this video to refer back. First things first is you push some of that rein slack, or the most slack, 'cause there's not a lot of slack here, but there's a lot of slack on this end. So you push a whole lot of that up to give yourself more slack, because what you're going to do is you're going to take that end and you're going to pop that joker up off of its little cone that it sits on, little pin it sits on. All right, and then you're going to pull it completely out. Notice that I'm not pulling this whole blevin all the way off of this piece of equipment. It's important we don't do that until we get comfortable with it, because it will take you approximately 30 minutes to try to figure out how to get the dang thing back on. I don't know why. I just is what it is. So we have taken it as far as it needs to go. We now have our little tail here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it. I have a grazing bit here. You can attach it to pretty much any type of bit, but what you're going to do is you're going to attach it to, whoops, this part here is not actually the cheek piece. This is where the rein goes, so that's what we will do. But you can, on snaffle bits, you can do that there. So you're going to thread it through there, back up through the, ooh, I got a cobweb. Back up through that same first window. Then you're going to roll that tail back through the second window, same way you came. Make sure that you stuff that little cone back into its spot. And then you're going to pull the slack out nice and tight. And if you pull it even more, and this is why driving equipment is so great, because there's still slack here between the loop and the cheek piece or the rein piece. So you just keep pushing that buckle down and pulling that slack, and it goes nice and taut. Okay? And it's actually really secure. So yeah, I hate those buckles, but they are what they are, and they are actually very useful. So, you know, as you are fixing tack, making tack, experimenting with tack, you know, take time. First of all, take your time. Do not feel bad if stuff like that is throwing you for a loop, because I've been doing this over 20 years and I still have to really concentrate. And I know that for myself, if I'm under time constraint, the physics of it seems that much more impossible, because I'm in a hurry and I'm not thinking clearly and I'm not taking the time. And that's the whole thing. Horses, this whole venture is just time. So give yourself that. And do not feel bad. Do not feel bad if you don't get that the first 200 or 300 times. I myself have to spend at least 15 minutes looking at those things and going, and reconsidering some of my priorities. But anyways, that's not why we're here. So I hope that's helpful to you. You can learn a little bit more about us at our website at www.walkeracreshillsboroughnc.com. Thank you so much. And if you have any other helpful tips that you would like me to go over, or if you want to drop something in the comments for anybody else that might be watching, do that, guys, because sharing is caring and knowledge is power, guys. We got to look out for each other. Thanks.